Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I am here with a Temu haul and advent calendar haul. And today we are going to be doing my son's picks. Yeah. My son's picks, and he is in 4th grade and he got to pick out 10 items, and the only requirement was that it had to cost less than $30. Although, disclaimer, he did go over the $30 because he decided he wanted to use some of his Christmas money to supplement what he needed. And I don't know, because I ordered all my kids' things in the same order. I haven't figured out yet how much of his Christmas money he spent. But anyway, before we get started with that, I am wearing this super cute sweatshirt that I just bought today at Walmart, and I love it. This is a XL, an American XL, not a Temu XL, and I wanted it to be kind of baggy, and this is perfect. And I just love these colors. Now, I think I've got some earrings that actually would go with this, but I literally just put this on to wear for this video. And I'm wearing it with these pair toppers because it kind of has, I don't know, kind of that's gold, of course, but I don't know, I just picked this one. So there you have it. And I paid $11.88 for this, and then I picked this up yesterday at Five Below. Isn't that darling? Now, I don't know if this is gonna fit. I think it will, but it is a large, and I'm just not used to buying larges. But I thought it was super, super cute, and it was, I think their t-shirts are $5.55, I think. But anyway, it is a thin one, so I'll definitely be wearing it with a sweater, but I really liked the colors of it. All right, so those were kind of my little special one-off purchases from moi, although most of these purchases are for me, right? But not this. So these are the things Gregory picked out, and he's still in the age where he likes stuffies, he likes Pokemon, those kind of things. So Legos. So first we've got this little Lego duck. Well, I shouldn't call it a Lego duck, right? Because it's not Legos, but bricks. A brick duck. And they're the mini kind. I don't know what the Lego name version is for the minis. But this one, instead of it having a booklet inside, they printed it on the box. So you would have to take the box apart to see it. But usually these have user manuals on the listing too. So let's see if that is correct for this. So we went to Walmart today in the little town that I work in, because the Walmarts around me are terrible. And so I prefer either going over to Illinois to their Walmart or in the little town that I work. And I finally found, this is the first time I looked. I hadn't looked, but I finally got some decorative tissue paper to put in my mom's jewelry box thing. So as I get that kind of put together, I'll show you guys. But we were in there to get, because now we know we're going to be doing Christmas Eve bingo on Christmas Day, and Gabby's boyfriend is going to be there. So when I bought the Christmas Eve bingo things, I only bought 4 of everything because we have 4 kids. So next year I'm going to buy 6, just in case Gracie has a boyfriend that she wants to participate too. And that way I'll have extras, and, well, maybe. Yeah, I should have, that should be plenty. So if for some reason one or both of them don't have a boyfriend that comes over, then yay for me or Jason, I guess. So we were picking stuff out for that and stuff for stockings. And then I found a kind of a gift set that I wanted to get for my dad. And we got Gregory's teacher, his gift certificate, gift card. And we picked out a few things. Like for me, I got whole sheet labels so that when I go to print the tabs that I'm going to use for my digital kit, I can print them on that whole sheet label and then cut them out, and then they'll be like sticky tabs, and I think that'll work pretty well. But so yeah, so we got some of that taken care of, and I'm on PTO tomorrow, so we're gonna try to get all the Christmas Eve or the Christmas bingo prizes wrapped, etc. See what I still need to order from Amazon to be comparable to the stuff I got from Temu. Okay, so we're finally to the order. This little duck brick set was $264 with one price adjustment. It does not have a user manual, so you'll need to definitely use the box. And it retails today for $228, and it is a little duck miniature small particle assembly building blocks cartoon series. Children's decompression gift. Okay, is that like a mental health statement? So there's that. And then, oh, we got a 6-piece building block set with all these little different, we've got a train, Santa, snowman, stocking and bells, Christmas tree, and a reindeer. But it looks like they have 12, whoever manufactures this has 12 different ones, but you get 6 in this pack. And I don't know if they sold the other, like if this was a set A and there was a set B that would give you the whole set. Which reminds me of like Christmas villages. I have a Christmas village that's been packed up for years that someday maybe when I'm empty nesting, I can start enjoying some of that stuff again. Okay. Nope. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Oh, there it is. Right at the top. Wouldn't you know it? Okay. We paid $7.59. Got one price adjustment. This one did have a user manual. And, oh, it was discontinued. What? Oh, but there's a, okay. It is still available from a local warehouse. Oh, no, here's one. Oh, no, they're both local warehouse. Well, I will link. Okay, here's one that was not local warehouse. So I'll add that to cart so that I can, oh, but don't do one-click pay because I did an order at lunch. But in this one, you get all 12 for $14.59. So, okay. But yeah, so he'll be building a building machine. Then we got a dolphin stuffy. Now, when I was in first or second grade, my best friend would bring a white seal stuffed animal with her to class sometimes. And I didn't really have a lot of stuffed animals, and it was so pretty because it was solid white except for the eyes. And sometimes she would let me, you know, sit with it at my desk. And this kind of reminds me of that just because it was kind of this size and feel, but it's cute. And oh, and it's an official Pokemon. Oh, so is this like a Whalmer? I don't know. Does it say which one it is on here? Okay, well, we'll look it up and see. A Whalmer's probably way bigger than this. Okay. Why do I keep leaving the order? Well, because that last item was discontinued, so then I was all over the place. Yeah, so I placed another order today. I finally used that 20% off coupon they gave me when they lost, or when I got that package with all the stuff missing. Not only did they refund the money, but they also gave me a 20% off coupon. There was no limit to how much you had to spend, but they capped the value of it at $20. So I spent $100 so that I could get the full 20. And then because I'm a Circle member, I wanted to make sure that I priced it up so that after the coupon, I had still spent $100 so that I'd get the extra cash back from the Circle. So that was fun. But inevitably, every time I place an order, then sure enough, there's like, and it's usually after the point in time where the one-click pay is gone, you know, so it's probably like the next day usually. Although today it happened once, but I ignored it. But I usually think of, oh, I was really wanting one of these. Why didn't I add that to the order? And there were, whenever you do those games, the daily box or the daily free, sometimes they give you a discount on products, but you have to order from this page. Well, sometimes they'll put a couple items in that group that they'll tell you is in your cart. And so usually I'll add those because I know they're things that I wanted. But when you do it that way, they don't remove it from the cart when you order it. They just leave it there. So then I'm like, I'm pretty sure I ordered that already. So then I have to go through, if I'm thinking, I will go through and make sure. But all right, this little guy was $8.97, and it is a Palafin or Palafin. I don't know how it's pronounced. Palafin plush toy. And yep, official Pokemon. It's currently retailing for $9.75. I should be nice and put these back in the wrapping until he's ready to play with it. Another stuffy. So tonight, Galia has Girl Scouts, her Christmas party. And so while she's at that, we are going to take Gregory to Subway for dinner because he got a Subway gift card from my dad for his birthday. And I'm not a big fan of Subway. I feel like they've really, the quality of their, I hope none of you work at Subway, but I feel like the quality of their food has kind of gone downhill. But I don't know. They also, it's more expensive than it used to be. There's less, like, you get less meat, less everything on it. But I do like that they have breakfast ones now. All right, so here's this stuffy, and this one does not have a tag anywhere. Isn't that strange? that there's no tag, but I don't see one. So, and let's see what this one is. So yeah, so I don't know if it's an official. It went out of the order again. It's like it must time out or something. It's trying to say, stop talking so much. Okay, luckily it's one of my more recent orders because I've skipped over a bunch of, I've got 2 laundry baskets of stuff to haul that I've set aside so I could get my kids their stuff as soon as possible. All right, this one is just, okay, this one is just an anime. Oh, and it's been discontinued, but it's available in orange from other places. Oh, well, this one has orange and yellow, so I'll add that to cart too so I can use that link. But it is a multicolor plush carp. This is a carp. Do carp really have fins like that are so long? But it's a cartoon animation figure. No power required. All right, so that's cute. So this listing is retailing for $6.47. I went to see, when I have to work in the office, we always eat out for lunch. So today is like eat out frenzy, I guess. But we ate lunch at Taco Bell because they're doing their decades menu, and one of, I think it was the 80s, the beef Mexi melt, I think it was either representing the 80s or the 90s, and they brought that back, and that was my ultimate favorite item at Taco Bell for all of time. That is my favorite item. I always add sour cream, but so I wanted to, I've been trying to make sure I get it a few times while they have that going. So I got 2 of those for lunch, and then I shared a Mexican pizza with Jason. So yeah, it felt kind of retro today, but that beef Mexi melt just has beef, pico, and cheese. So really, I should be able to like modify a burrito to just those ingredients, right? And then still kind of get the same effect. Like I could do a soft taco, but I think the thing about the Mexi melt is that they melt it, which I think they do more with burritos. They don't really melt their tacos. So, but yeah, it was so yummy. And they also brought back the tostada, which I don't think I've ever gotten a tostada when they did have it like on their normal menu. And I don't think, like I looked it up and it's like beans and pico and red sauce, maybe cheese. And I thought, that doesn't sound very good. I don't like beans. So, all right, here we've got another stuffy. It looks like a Powerball, some sort of Powerball from Pokemon. And, well, it's got a tag, but it doesn't say that it's officially licensed, unless it is saying that in Chinese. But just a cute, perhaps it'll just be an anime ball. Let's see. I don't know what these kids, okay, it is an official Takara Tomy Pokemon. Master Ball is what this one is called. Dark Ball, Advanced Ball, Strange Plush Doll, collectible plush toy. They also have it in green, orange. This one was the blue one, and then they also have black. So, yep, another officially sponsored product or licensed product. We paid $5.15. It comes with a user manual. Not really sure what you need a user manual for, and it's currently selling for $5.40. Have to throw it at the Pokemon to catch them. All right, and then we got some stickers. Temu's a great place for stickers. I'll tell you what, if you ever see any scratch and sniff stickers on Temu, let me know. I would buy those in a heartbeat. All right, these are a glossy, kind of like Game Boy, but they're Pokemon or Pokemon-like. I like how my manicure's going. Oh well. It is a little cathartic to pick off the polish, I will say. Once it's chipped and you know you're going to have to replace it, it is a little fun to just pick away at it. I'm not going to lie. But I do think I am going to get one of those adult fidget toys that I showed you yesterday that Gracie got, that you can pick the little seed beads out of. I think I would like that. All right, we are looking for stickers. $2.49, and there's 49 in here. Oh, this was something I added one-click pay. I think because he wanted them, but then the ones he wanted sold out, so I couldn't get it, and so he got something else. But then I was scrolling and it came up from another seller, so I jumped on it. But these are also sold out, and I'm not quickly seeing a comparable item. Or actually, these were discontinued. So yeah, I often wonder, what does it mean when they discontinue it? Does it mean they just produced a finite amount of them and they can't produce anymore or don't want to produce anymore? Because that's what happened with my owl ring. Like, was it like just a limited edition kind of thing that, you know, I mean, what if they only made 100 of these rings and I bought like 10 of them? But, oh, like every time I go to place an order, I look to see if by some miracle this has come back. Never has. And what are the odds that Temu would be the only place you could find something? Doesn't that seem strange? All right, here we've got a capybara. He's a big capybara. Okay, this is a mystery box. So let me see if, oh, well, it's only mystery until you open it. So it's a family of capybaras. Maybe it wasn't a mystery box. Maybe I'm just making that up. It just looks like it would be, but that's what was in the box, is that one. So maybe we knew what it was ahead of time. But let's see. By the way, Gracie really, really loved that hideous cat pillow. She thought it was fantastic, and she could not believe that I didn't think it was fantastic too. I mean, like, she was super excited about it. And it is from something, and I told her to text me what it was from. I'll have to look and see if she did that. but yeah, she loved it. Okay, I must have passed it. Oh, okay, it was a blind box. We paid $3.67 and got 3 price adjustments. And it just says blind box random style, and the one that we got was not in the pictures. So let me make sure I'm not making this up. I mean, that was in the order, but let me make sure there wasn't another capybara thing in the order. Nope. So it doesn't even, it's not even one of those cool boxes that tells you all the other ones you could maybe get. All right, one more bag with a few things in it. I gave up putting all his things back in the plastic they came in. I miss that we don't get these bags anymore. Did you figure that when they came out, they made all those orange bags, and we used to even get boxes in the very beginning if you ordered enough stuff. Do you figure they made all that and then made all these bags kind of at the same time and then decided it wasn't worth the cost to keep doing it? All right, here is a little figurine. It is actually sealed in the bag, so I'm gonna let him open it, but this also looks like a Pokemon character. And I guess depending on where your stuff would ship from was whether or not you got those orange bags later. Then did I tell you I saved one of the orange, like the orange outer bags, just for stupid sentimentality reasons? I have one orange bag. I probably have an orange box somewhere that I'm using to store something else. And of course I saved all these frosted Temu bags just because they're pretty decent bags. And I like when I'm like super organized, organizing my future hauls in those so that I can kind of throw away actually I don't even throw away the regular bags that they come in. I flip them inside out and save them for when I need to return things, which I returned 2 bags of things today. Okay, this is a Golem inspired Pokemon for $3.53. Oh, this one was discontinued too. Oh, but here's another one that's retailing for $5.99. And it doesn't look like it's an officially licensed one, which is probably why this one was discontinued. That's my theory, is for some discontinued items is that they're knockoffs and they get in trouble, so then they stop. They like sell out whatever they had and then they quit. All right, and we have another brick frog, it looks like. So these companies keep reaching out to me that do replica bags. And we know that channels have had trouble with YouTube doing reviews of replica bags. And so I've never said yes to any of them, but I've been getting more and more of them. And I've seen that there are some other bigger channels doing some. So then I was like, okay, is there a way I can do this and not violate YouTube's policy or whatever? So let me tell you what this cost. So I got out my good friend ChatGPT. Okay, this was $3.67, comes with a user manual. It retails today for $3.78, but they do have different styles, not just this frog. And my guess is the price varies depending on which one you get. Micro artificial diamond building blocks toys. So, okay. But yeah, so I went to my friend ChatGPT and I said, how do I respond to this person's request in a way that will keep me in compliance with YouTube's terms and conditions kind of thing? And I included the text from their email to me, and it gave me something to say back, and pretty much it was like, as long as you don't call it a counterfeit, you don't call it I think you don't even call it a replica. Now see, people, including me, haul things that are dupes. Like we all have hauled the Stanley Cup dupes. So I don't know what's the difference is between that and, because I would assume there's a patent on that design. I mean, the only thing that's different is it doesn't say Stanley on it, right? So that's kind of, in my mind, the same thing as these bags. Now, granted, you're talking a totally different price point, and I don't know if it's copyright. I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's I don't know what things get violated on that side, but I don't know what the difference is. Like, why does it matter if it's a bag or a cup? Like, and we've seen on Temu, there's been purses that are knockoffs, whatever. So I don't know what the difference is. And I'm of course not reading the fine print with YouTube or whatever. But anyway, it was kind of like, as long as, if you just talk about the workmanship involved in making the bag, you don't really focus on maybe the specifics of the design, but you talk about how well it's made or not made, that kind of thing, then you could probably do it. And I'm thinking, well, that's pretty much what we do anyway. So I don't know what it is that makes people get in trouble, their channel's in trouble for doing those. Unless purses and bags have some special separate legal ruling there because it's notoriously knocked off. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm thinking about replying and saying, yeah, I'll do it. Now I'm not gonna, I also need to have a disclaimer. ChatGPT said you need to have a disclaimer, and it gave me the language to put in the disclaimer, either for my description or a pinned post under it. But I'm like, I probably would be okay after that. And if not, would YouTube shut me down for just one, or would I have to be like a repeat offender? I don't know. These are the kind of questions I ask when people ask me if I'm willing to review their stuff. I think there's only been, aside from the bags, I think there's only been one other company that I've just flat out said, no, this is not on par with what I do on my channel. And that was, somebody reached out to me, and they always say the same thing, kind of like, oh, we've been watching your channel forever, and you know, we love what you do and things. And I'm like, you have not watched a single, maybe you've watched a single minute of my video, but probably not, because then you would know I would never review this. But it was men's underwear, big pouch underwear. So I'm like, no, I am not reviewing that on here. Like, really? Come on. See my X-rated video. All right, so here we've got a little guy, probably, well, there's no tag on him either. But another stuffy. All these stuffies kind of feel the same texture-wise. But yeah, I mean, how would I even... I mean, yes, I have shown underwear on this channel that I have bought for myself from YouTube. I mean, from Temu. But I don't know. It just, it's just too funny. And of course, they always give you like their website so you can go and look at their product and stuff. And I'm like, I clicked on it and I'm like, nope, going back, you know, it's too much. All right, well, this guy has also been discontinued, but it was an officially licensed Takara Tomy Mimikyu in green, or ice, or water. It's a water one. Because I think Gracie got one of these in gray. So I guess he picked out a bunch of popular things since they're all kind of selling out. And then last, more Lego bricks. And this one is a pool table. And it costs $1.98. And it's currently $2.84. So yeah, so now we'll go on to the advent calendars. Let me get out my little thing here. I need to check the time to make sure I'm not gonna run out of time. And 6 days to go, you guys. 6 days. Okay, I've got 20 minutes before I have to leave. So, chocolate from Lindt. We are looking for 19s today. Red ball. Okay, well, darn it. I left all the mess of Gregory's stuff down there, and so now I'm going to be stacking these and they're going to be falling all over the place. So now I've got Pop Feel from Temu. $19. And this is concealer. Oh, nice. It does have a tear strip. I did get a request to review some knives. The kind that can roll up in a bag like the real chefs use, which is nice. I have a really nice carving set that I got from Pampered Chef. But otherwise, I really don't have good knives. I've got, you know, your Target brand knives that, okay, so this is a, can't see it. Well, does that mean that's a good match for me? Probably. Okay, well, that's a little bit bright. But I guess for concealer, you want, although the one that I normally use down here is not. So I don't know. I didn't pick a good place to try to conceal, did I? Got some dark spots over here. Yeah, see, that's super pink. So I don't know. I don't like it better than my normal concealer that I use down here with you guys. So, but maybe this would be good kind of in the inside. I don't know. But then it's more like a highlighter, not a concealer. I'll have to play with that. I'm intrigued by it. And maybe it would look good under my foundation because I don't have a full coverage foundation that I use. So maybe it'll work not on top of everything. So we'll leave that in my bucket for now instead of the kids. Oh, I've got Tea Forte. Can't believe we're almost done with these, you guys. All right, we've got Sweet Orange Spice. This one is a black tea, fragrant cinnamon, yum, clove, yuck, and orange for a classic that evokes the holidays. So mulled wine, mulled cider, does that have orange, like these ingredients in it? I prefer apple-based ciders, but I feel like for the holidays, isn't there some kind of a, like a crock pot cider that maybe is more, I just have never been a clove fan, but perhaps it'll be okay in the tea. I will definitely try this one. So overall, been very happy with the teas. All right, then we've got our Temu bracelet. And it looks like we've got another dangle. This time a snowflake. So that's nice. I mean, you realize how little time we still have to wear all of our Christmas jewelry, all of our Christmas clothes. Oh well. That's the problem when you have these holidays that are single days. I mean, yeah, you can obviously wear the stuff like all month or however long you want, but it is watch a Christmas movie from our bucket list. It's like Halloween, you know, you look forward to it, and then all of a sudden it's just done. But then I guess you move on to Valentine's Day. All right, well, it said to watch a movie. Let's see what movie we should watch. I still haven't watched Love Actually yet. And New Year's Day, the tradition in our family is to watch Pride and Prejudice, the Colin Firth version. So we will be doing that. All right, Fred Claus, that's Vince. Vince, right? Vince? What is his last name? Vaughn. Right? That's who this one is. Fred Claus, Santa's bitter older brother, is forced to move to the North Pole to help Santa and the elves prepare for Christmas in exchange for cash. So let me know if I'm right about that being Vince Vaughn. I feel like I saw a commercial for it, like Vince Vaughn was in 2 Christmas movies, one with this one, and then one with Reese Witherspoon. I don't remember if that one was like visiting the parents at Christmas or something, but whatever channel, I think this was that free channel that my mom watches NCIS on, I think was the one advertising those 2 movies, like they were going to show them back to back or something. So, okay, I feel like this Advent box is leaving out a lot of classics. We haven't seen It's a Wonderful Life yet. I don't know, maybe we still will. And I don't know because I didn't do it last year, even though I had it last year, because I couldn't find it last year. So this may be the only year we get to see it. All right, our Temu slime. Forget this will be a great actually stocking stuffer. I said I was going to make it like a bingo thing, but I think I'll make it a stocking thing. So we also got stuff for stockings today, if I didn't say that. And we got stuff for Gabby's boyfriend for that too. And that's probably what we're going to put his gift card with his actual like gift in it. What does this say? I don't know what that first word is. It's something in latte. Fries, Fritz and lattes. It's got fries on it. I don't know. Maybe it's a knockoff, and so when they were copying it, or they use ChatGPT to get there. I've noticed when I try to create images with ChatGPT, it doesn't always spell things correctly. So I don't know if that's Fritz and Latte. Okay, whatever. But it looks like, yeah, it's a two-tone one also. So it'll be interesting to see what the mix-in is for that. I love those mix-ins. They're just so cute. All right, so my cat Peanut did play with that mouse from yesterday a little bit, which was good. So this is our Temu cat calendar. Maybe they designed this one to have all the horrible things in the beginning of the month, and as you get closer to Christmas, you get the nicer things. All right, well, here is this little reindeer. I don't know if this is supposed to be open, so I'll have to watch when the other ladies haul theirs, or if this, like, I feel like this should have been sewn closed after they stuffed it. But, or maybe they expect you're going to put your finger in there to play with the cat. I don't know. So yeah, I think it's kind of unfinished, right? And hopefully they won't chew out the stuffing. All right, puka tea. I still didn't go look to see if there was one I could have gotten that would have had more teas and less herbals. All right, this one is elderberry and echinacea. So this will be a good one for me to save till I'm sick. The magic of echinacea and juicy berries. And because it's herbal, you can steep it for as long as you want. Stay warm with a comforting cup of nature's finest ingredients. Oh, I used to have a really good David's tea. I think it was like Mother's Little Helper. That was a really good one to drink when you were sick or had a head cold. And I was watching a short from somewhere the other day, and it was this mom who had wrapped her, how old? This kid was probably about a year old, if I had to guess, maybe 18 months. But she had swaddled, I think it was a boy, had swaddled him so he couldn't move. And then she had a plunger with hopefully distilled or whatever kind of water it is that's safe to go through, and she squirted it up his nose, and out the other side came all of the gross stuff. She did that several times on both stuff, and it was amazing how much stuff she got out. And I'm sure that while the kid was terrified while this was happening, probably felt a ton better. I never did that with my kids. I didn't even use the little syringe squeezy ball thing because they ended up preferring to use that in the tub to play with. And then I was like, well, it's not sanitary now. But I always heard horror stories of people that would use neti pots and get horrible infections because they didn't use the right kind of water. So I was just like, oh, I'm not going to do that. But seeing this on the video, I was like, there's probably, I wonder if I could try it for me. As long as I figure out what kind of water you're supposed to use. Here's our Temu puzzle toy. And then we've got our Amazon Beauty Blast. So I got, for my mom's box, I got some really cute Christmas tissue paper that I'm going to use. And I found kind of a coordinating gift bag that I can put it in after I get it all filled up. So hopefully, and it's It's a pink mist kind of thing with unicorn. So, geez, was it in the wrong spot? I just picked up, and I'm pretty sure it was Christmas. But here we've got some mascara. Looks like it's in black. I'm going to give this to the girls because I really prefer mascaras that have the super thin spoolie, since I have super few eyelashes. So my girls are making bank off of all this stuff. All right, now let me make sure I did everything else before I'm to the last. Man, I like zipped through this. Okay, our Bon Maman, that I'm still thinking about that caramel toffee or caramel coffee or whatever it was yesterday. What was it? Caramel coffee spread. That was so good. So good. And one of you said you actually ordered this, so I can't wait till you get yours. I think you're going to love it. I love it. All right, the little note says spend time with loved ones. And this one is cherry honey spread. That sounds yummy. Cherries only have the one seed or pit, right? So I shouldn't have that problem. Black cherry is my favorite yogurt. I love cherries. Don't judge me. I keep using the same spoon every day. All right. Bottoms up. Mmm. Mmm. That one is really good too. It's got actual pieces of cherry with the skin, but it's not. It's not like the skin separates from the fruit and then you're trying to chew up skin. It's not like that. It's really, really good. Kind of like a, well, I was going to say kind of like a jam, but yes, it's kind of like that. I think what I was trying to think was, would you consider it like a butter, like an apple butter, which is a little bit thicker than some things? Or like if you just went and got cherries off the tree and macerated them in a bowl and added some honey. That's pretty much what that tastes like. Does it have anything else besides the normal? Oh, it's chestnut honey. And all of these have had lemon juice and fruit pectin and sugar, of course. May contain pits. So they're not sure they got all of the cherry pits out. And may contain traces of chestnuts. So, obviously, I don't know. I guess people that are allergic to peanuts, are you typically allergic to all the nuts? Or just peanuts? Like, is that, I mean, I know peanuts are cheaper and more readily available than chestnuts and stuff, but do people that have peanut allergies typically, is it a full nut allergy kind of situation? And are those people more susceptible to seeds too? Like sunflower seeds and things? Knock on wood, I've been lucky that none of, my husband is allergic to bees, and that's like really the only significant possible anaphylactic shock situation we could have going on. So yeah, so I don't really know a whole lot. I just know that at school you're not supposed to bring in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or peanut butter crackers or any of that stuff. I think it's crazy how, and it's horrible how allergic people are to things. But it is what it is, I guess, until we get better. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the cure to that is. I don't know if that's a sign of our decaying health in this country or if it's just really just a thing. But I don't feel like people in our grandparents' day had so many allergies. But what do I know, huh? Nothing. I'm not an expert at all. So anyway, that was it for this haul. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out what my son chose to buy. And I'm not sure what my next video will be or when it will be. It should be tomorrow, but I won't promise that just because I'm on PTO and life happens. So I'm going to stop saying I'll see you tomorrow, but hopefully. But if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give me a thumb, subscribe if you haven't already done so, make sure you're still subscribed, and leave a kind comment, and I will be sure to read those. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know your time is valuable, and I appreciate whenever you share it with me. And wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.